Hey guys, you're back with Darren at Green Pro Clean Limited, window cleaners in Nottingham, Derbyshire, South Yorkshire and Leicestershire. I'm working at handheld today, so excuse the zoom effects. There we go, as you can see, all state-of-the-art technology around here. And I'm giving a big shout out to our friends down at the cleaning warehouse in Willenhall. Shout out to Adam, Joe and the rest of them. They've sent me a baseball hat. They see logo and everything. They actually said they know I like my baseball hats for the summer, so they've actually sent me their latest baseball hat, which was very, very nice of them. They didn't even charge me for it. But more importantly, and I don't know if they realise this, somebody in their department stuck this in the box as well. Oh yeah, this is the new long-awaited 30-footer from the cleaning warehouse. And I know you're seeing two poles here, and I've taken it apart already so as I don't confuse anybody, but this is the new Carbon 30-footer brought out to compete with the likes of the SLX 30, the Phantoms, that sort of thing. And it's completely revamped, completely reworked from the old days of their Viper poles. And the first thing I'm going to get down to here straight away is, as you can see, as I scroll down the pole, we come down here, this one says 22 foot, but over here this one says 30 foot. Now they haven't cocked up and sent me two poles. Bugger, I thought they had. What it is this is their 2-in-1 special. So they now do their pole as a 2-in-1. So it is a 30-footer, but how often on residential work do you need a 30-foot pole when a 22-footer will take care, oh, got a bit of sun flare up there, let me turn around here. So it will take care of most residential work for you. So what they've done is they've made a 22-foot pole, pure and simple. And then they add on the two extension poles right there to take it up to a 30-footer. So for a fella of my height, 6'4", that's a 35-foot working height. But you don't want to carry that extra weight all day long, do you? So pop them bottom two sections off and you're down to a 22-foot pole. But then you've got to find an end cap to go on that 22-foot pole. So let's get down to the features of the Titan 30. Now on the 22-foot section, which is this one here, I'm going to flip it upside down. That's why I've already got them dismantled. And the end point here is not carbon. This is actually an aluminium cap on it. So it's actually got an aluminium end cap on it, so it can take a beating. You can tap it up and down on the floor without damaging it. That is feature number one. Excuse the dog next door. Hang on a sec. Leave it out! So there we go, that's sold him, eh? I bet he's scared now. So we've got the aluminium end cap, so you don't need to find another end cap to pop on there when you want to use it as a 22 to start with. That's feature number one. This pole weighs in at 1,800 grams. It's only 50 grams heavier than an SLX, but that's heavier for two reasons. Number one, the alley end cap, and number two, if we get down in here and have a little look-see, it's got the thicker tube walling. That's the words I'm looking for, thicker tube walling, so it makes it a stiffer pole as well. So moving closer towards the upper echelons of the carbon pole market, making it a much thicker pole, but only 50 grams, about an ounce and a half heavier than an SLX. Now on top of that, it's got a whole new clamp. Well, I say new clamp, I don't know anything about anybody that makes clamps, but it's got a whole new clamp design compared to the old Viper poles and the SLXs. You've got your shims in there, you've got your sleeves down in there, and this reduces spin, reduces wear on the pole, reduces spin. It's all very technical. Don't ask me. In fact, Spruce on the forums the man to ask about that sort of thing. Or is it Mr. Gilland, our Australian friend? I think he knows a lot about that sort of thing as well. So shout out to both of them. Ask them if you want the techie stuff. Me, I just like it because it looks flash. It's purple though. What you're doing there, Adam, that should be green inside, mate, and you know it. So anyway, there you have it. That's the key features. More importantly, unlike the old Viper poles and the SLXs, the clamps there are not glued. They are free fitting, so if one does wear out or break on you, you can easily swap that out. Now I'm just going to flip the camera around to show you the next feature that is a big step up for this pole, so bear with me 1 minute. As we can see here, I've switched back to the top section, and you can see right there they've now come up with a quick release fixing for it. So this has been a feature of SLX poles for a long time. Gardeners have had quick release for a long time, so it's about time everyone else caught up. Gone are the days of those metal cylindrical screw fittings that were just horrible and heavy. Now they've got quick release fittings for all your brushes, so happy days. So I do like that. That is a big step up and a big feature that has made me loyal to gardeners for a long time, but now it's stepping out there in other poles. So bear right with me. I'm going to flip the phone. As you can see, guys, I've whacked it up to full tilt there, so from the tip down here, so I'm doing it in selfie mode, a bit tricky. So from the tip of the pole down here, base of the pole, all the way up and up and up and up and up and above the guttering there, and it's quite a rake coming down. So in a vertical, that'll give you a hell of a reach. But the key thing here is, as you can see, there's no flex in that. There's hardly any flex. I'm sure when we use it side to side there will be flex, but right now, just like that, a lot less flex than on an SLX. So anyway, that is the Pearl. Bear with me, I'm going to drop it down because it's a bit windy out here, so be right back. Now I hear you ask the question, the $1 million question. Dum dum dum, dramatic music there, drum roll. Why did I get the Titan 30? Truth is, I didn't. I absolutely didn't. Lads have all got poles, they've all got poles in their vans. If they want a new pole, they'll go and buy a new pole. Me, I work on the business these days. I don't actually do the work. That's what the franchisees and the subcontractors do for us. Me, I just work on the business. Why I've got this is pure and simple, because my man Adam over at the cleaning warehouse in Willenhall has sent me this pole because he wants me to do a straight up honest review on it on my YouTube channel, and then he wants me to send it back to him. But what he's done for me in exchange for me doing this for him is he's agreed that for the month of June, anyone looking for one of these can have 10% off just for dropping my name. So when you phone up the crew over at the cleaning warehouse in Willenhall, just drop Green Pro and they'll do you 10% straight off of a Titan 30-foot pole. Now this one he sent me is also fitted with a univalve. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum. This gets more exciting, because Adam told me that once we've tested it, worked it out, used it for a few days, done a nice review on it, can I send it back? No, I won't. That simple. It is mine. Oh yes. More importantly, it's not mine. I'm not going to keep it. What I am going to do with it is I'm going to give it to Nick, one of our franchisees, and Nick's got a big week next week, and I'm going to ask Nick to put it through its paces. And then at the end of the week, I'm going to ask Nick to give me a God's honest review of it and give it back to me, which he will. And then I'm going to give it away. I'm just going to give it away. So one of you people out there is going to end up with this very pole right here, this exact one, fitted with univalve, brush, everything, absolutely everything on there. I'm going to swap arms because it gets tiring holding up that brush hour after, sorry, that brush, this camera hour after hour. So I'm going to give away this pole. Rules are very, very, very simple. Number one, like our channel and subscribe. Then comment down below that you have liked our channel and subscribe. Then drop over to the Cleaning Warehouse in Willenhall's Facebook page and drop on there Green Pro Titan review. And for everyone that comments below on this video that they have liked and subscribed to the channel, if you've already done it, just put done, you know, liked and subscribed. You'll be assigned a number. So the first person will be number 1, second person will be number 2. We will then use a Google randomizer a week on Monday. So Monday is, I think it's the 2nd or the 3rd of June. So a week after that, we'll use the Google randomizer to pick that number out, and that person, I must just say, UK mainland only. I'm not paying for shipping to foreign exotic places like the Isle of Man or something like that. But anyway, UK mainland only. One lucky person can have this pole. I'm not going to send it back to Adam, and I'll take all the flake off him for that. But that's what happens when you send me new toys, mate. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. Hope you enjoy the channel. As I say, check out the Cleaning Warehouse in Willenhall, who have actually sponsored this by sending this pole down for a review. Don't forget to check out all our regular sponsors, which is Jordan at Waterworks, home of the HD Power Up Real Rail lead generation, providing window cleaning leads for window cleaners up and down the country, and of course the Window Cleaning Forum, which is where you'll find loads of window cleaners just like me, none quite as batty as me, but quite a few who love to have a banter, love to talk shop. Not just window cleaners, gutter cleaners, there you go, gutter cleaners, conservatory cleaners, if it can be cleaned, they're on there talking about it. Thumbs up if you like us, thumbs down if you don't. Subscribe if you like us, don't subscribe if you don't. But if you don't subscribe, you're not going to be in with a chance of ending up with that pole. Think about it. So it makes sense. And last but not least, biggest shout out to the people that made this video possible, which is the Cleaning Warehouse Willenhall. I will link them up down below. As I say, you can get 10% off of their Titan poles this month already, for the month of June 2019, just by dropping my name. That straightforward. But if you want to win this one, like and subscribe. Have a great weekend, guys. Talk to you all soon. Ciao for now.